In today's world, my brothers, my sisters in Islam and everyone, marital relationships always fall prey to cloudy emotions and superficial notions of love, concepts that are heavily influenced by media and popular culture. But true connection in any relationship goes far beyond mere feelings like love, lust, or any physical attraction. Why is that so? Because emotions by their very nature are unstable and ever changing. So how can we build a lifelong relationship on something that is so temporary? Let me explain further, inshallah ta'ala. Beyond mawadda, which is a very high level of love that is far beyond feelings and emotions, and rahmah, mercy, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about and made mention of in the Quran as essential pillars for any marriage, there are three critical elements that we must strive as partners, as husbands and wives, to establish in our lives. Number one, rational understanding. Partners must communicate effectively to understand each other on a deeper level. And this involves listening effectively, having empathy for one another, and the ability to resolve conflicts with wisdom rather than emotions and ego. Number two, mutual needs for one another that is built upon solid foundations. A successful marriage, my brothers, my sisters in Islam, is one where both partners feel that they need each other. And not only that, but they complement one another. And that should be rooted in their shared values and the foundations that were laid down to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran and throughout the teaching of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it's not about dependency on one another. Rather, it's about recognizing our unique roles in this relationship and our contributions to that partnership. Number three, ethical commitment. You see, mannerism play crucial roles in how partners treat each other and raise their children as well. And this third element, ethical commitment, requires selflessness, a willingness to compromise for the sake of one another. But unfortunately, this quality has become increasingly rare in today's individualistic and selfish world. You know, growing up, I have seen and I have observed my parents navigating their relationships with wisdom and also with intentionality. Despite financial difficulties and of course the challenges that are surrounding raising kids, they have always prioritized one question, and that is, how can we protect this family from any harm that might impact our children negatively? All what they cared about was their children. All the sacrifices they made was for the sake of their children. All the pain that they went through was because of their children. Their bond and connection were really established upon respect and understanding, not on who should dominate the relationship and who should impose rules and so on. Now compare this to today's portrayals of relationship, which often glorify conflict, possessiveness, and being self-centered. And all of that is done under the guise of empowerment and independence. Messages like, don't let him talk to you like this, or me first, and everybody else and everything else is secondary. The me first movement has become so normalized in our society. And these behaviors, my brothers and sisters in Islam, and these ideologies are far removed from any genuine love or any religious practices that were revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or practiced and taught by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They've got nothing to do with our faith. True relationships, my brothers, my sisters in Islam, must be grounded in moral values, acceptance of flaws and faults and mistakes, compromise and selflessness, rather than shallow emotions that are mislabeled as love. And so, my brothers, my sisters in Islam and everyone, without these foundations, really, marriages are at risk of becoming like battlefields instead of sanctuaries for growth and companionship. So let us strive. And let us strive very, very hard to build marriages that reflect the beauty of mawadda and rahmah, while at the same time embodying understanding, mutual needs for one another, and ethical commitment. And let us do that throughout the rest of our lives, inshaAllah ta'ala. Only then, my brothers, my sisters in Islam, we can create partnerships and relationships that could truly stand the test of time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect our homes. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.